I got asked what my secret is for maintaining youthful skin. This is part 2. I will include part 1 in the comments below. It's a number of things. It's not just one routine that I do. It's a routine and a lifestyle that I do every day. So the first part was my skincare routine, and I'll give you all my secrets to that in that video. But this video is going to focus on other things that I do to maintain healthy, younger looking skin. I am almost 53 years young. I wear very little makeup. My day look and my night look are pretty much the same, because I usually don't go out at night. Sorry, I didn't even do my hair this morning because I'll probably just end up throwing it up. So aside from, the regular getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, I don't exercise. I should exercise. I really should exercise. Maybe I'll start exercising. Sleeping, drink enough water. I eat anything and everything that I want, but I do intermittent fasting between 17 to 19 hours every day, sometimes 12 to 15, depending on my travel schedule. But I want to share with you something that a lot of people don't talk about to maintain healthy looking skin. I really, really believe in a clear mind space and a clear heart space. I know that sounds cliche and I know that sounds new wave and trendy, but it is so very true and so very important to maintain that mental health and emotional health, as well as the physical health, which embarrassingly, I tend to neglect the physical health, the not exercising and stuff like that. I don't let things bother me. I don't freak out about things. I don't worry about things. I don't panic. I don't get offended. I don't get scared. I don't worry. As a matter of fact, I asked a good friend, I said, do you think there's something wrong with me? Because I don't really worry about things. I will literally pick a place to visit, go, and have no itinerary, and do this within a few days of deciding to do it, and just figuring things out as I go along. And like I said, it sounds cliche, but it really, really helps. Just having that kind of lifestyle, and I say lifestyle because you do have to live that kind of way every day. For those of you who don't know, let me back up a little bit to 7 years ago. I left my home country in 2019. I left everything behind: my home, my family, my belongings, my career of 13 years, packed a suitcase and moved out of the country, across the world by myself, without knowing anybody in this new country and without even speaking the language. It was only supposed to be for 12 months. I am on my 7th year of living abroad. I never returned back to the States. During that time, of course, I experienced adversities. Of course, I cried and I was depressed. So yes, things happen in life. We are given these lessons to be learned. We are given these adversities, these trials, but it's up to us to handle them in a positive way, to deal with them in a positive way, to learn from them in a positive way, and to heal from them in a positive way. So 7 years, fast forward now, 7 years later, I am still living abroad, kind of in a country where I don't speak the language. I mean, I know a little bit of Thai, but not a lot of Thai. I do have family here, but they are hours away, and only one person in that family speaks a little bit of English, and I only speak a little bit of Thai, so I'm pretty much alone here. Still, I don't have friends here. I don't have anyone I can go and call and hang out with. I'm pretty much always alone. I travel alone. I do things alone. And this last 6 months, I experienced a lot of trials and a lot of adversity. And my son passed away tragically, unexpectedly. I lost my job suddenly. I'm still unemployed, and it's been 3 months. January, February, March, April, almost 3 months of unemployment. I'm looking every day. I don't even want to talk about my childhood. that could take that could be like a whole series of videos with that. But I am doing a lot of inner work. I have been on this spiritual journey since 2019, and it is a lot of learning, growing, transforming, and becoming. We always forget about those last two. Nobody ever talks about the transforming, and nobody ever talks about the becoming. And I've mentioned a little bit of those throughout my posts, and those are the two: the learning, growing, transforming, and becoming. We are all given a deck of cards. Sometimes we're given multiple deck of cards. Sometimes we're given different cards from the same deck. But it really, really is how we handle the situation. I heard a saying, and I 1,000 gazillion quadrillion % agree with this. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. And the pain is the cards that we're dealt with. The pain is what happens in our lives. The suffering is how we choose to handle or not handle the situation. And when we truly have that clear mind space and truly have that clear heart space and learn how to handle our stress and panic and worry and shit that happens in our lives, I think that really does emit outward to a healthier you. I am almost 53 years old. I'm showing you my wrinkles. I have been on a spiritual journey for 7.5 years, and I honestly believe it's working. I can feel it on the inside. I can feel it on the inside. And when people start complimenting my skin, I've never had Botox. I've never had any invasive thing done. I've never had fillers. No, none of that. I just take care of myself. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I will work on the physical part. The physically part. But it still your mind, still your heart, clear your mind, clear your heart, go within, always go within. It helps, it works. I hope this video resonates with some of you, all of you. I hope that you were able to get something out of this video. I am here for you, and I appreciate you, and just remember that your thoughts and your feelings do have an impact on you, on all parts of you, on your lifestyle, on your day-to-day, getting through the day things. It is, you have that control over your mind space and your heart space. Remember, you don't have control over the things that happen to you in life, but you do have control over how you choose to handle it. And it is evident, especially when other people start noticing. Thank you for watching.